Hi friends. So very recently I came across this interesting statement by the writer Jack London in his book The Call of Wild, where he said that there is an ecstasy that actually marks the summit of life and beyond which life cannot actually rise. And this ecstasy comes when one is either most alive, and it can also comes when a person is completely forgetful about his own living. Now this is the paradox of living. I'll just first show what the statement is. Okay, yeah, so you can read it here. And according to my personal understanding, I consider this statement more into the realm of philosophy than being into the realm of science, where most of the paradoxes are. Now, what I have further done is that I tried to superimpose this statement to the philosophy given by Gautam Buddha when he says that happiness is directly proportional to reality, and it is also inversely proportional to expectation. So the more we expect and the less we receive in reality, the more likely is it that we would be more miserable. And similarly, the less we expect and more we get, we would be more happy. But for most of us humans, we don't usually uh, live in the range of more than one, when reality and expectation would be equal to one, right? So the ratio would be one because both of them would cancel out. So we mostly rely in the range of 0 to 1 when we speak about happiness. Okay, so this is the statement given by Gautam Buddha. This is not the statement particularly, but some of the philosophers and scientists had derived this particular statement from his teachings. And if you read the second statement here, is that this ecstasy or limit of super joyousness comes when the person is most alive. Now, when the person is most alive, his reality would be equal to his expectation. Okay. And similarly, in the last part of the statement, this ecstasy also comes when there is a complete forgetfulness that one is alive. This means we have no expectation. Okay, so zero expectation is that we have, and whatever we are getting from the world itself is more than enough. So anything upon zero would be infinity. So this is also a state when the person would most likely be super happy. Okay. So when I actually tried to plot this, sorry, yeah, I tried to plot this statement in a mathematical graph, I came up with the conclusion is that, let's first say it is 1, it is 0, it is happiness, T happiness, and this is our lifeline or timeline, whatever, T. So, for most of us who are living in this material world, we usually lie in this range from 0 to 1. And for us, this ecstasy of super joyousness would come when our reality would be not greater than our expectation. It would be somewhere at a same level. So, the ratio of reality and expectation in that particular scenario would be 1. So we would lie somewhere here. Okay, super happy. And similarly, as the paradox has two contradicting statements, the second statement here is that this particular choiceness also comes when the person is completely forgetful about his own living. Okay, so for this I'll just draw I'll extend this graph from here. Okay, I'm plotting a dotted line because this is infinity, reaching towards infinity, and it is most likely be never achievable by us. When we have zero expectation or we are completely forgetful about our own living, then whatever we are getting from the material world is our reality, and we are completely like really not. Uh, I would say uh, because we didn't expect anything, so whatever we are getting from this life is more than enough for us to live. So this is the philosophy of the monks, Buddhist monks, when they completely leave the materialistic world and go to sadhana or complete meditation. So for them, happiness would be reaching towards infinity because they have zero expectation. So for these people, the limit of ecstasy can't be found. This is infinity. Okay. So I don't know whether this plotting is correct or not, but this particular paradox would be correct if in both of the cases the happiness index would be reaching to 1. Okay. If it would be reaching towards 1, then we could say that mathematically the statement is correct, and there is actually an ecstasy that actually marks the summit of one's life, beyond which the life cannot rise. But I wouldn't say this particular statement is completely false, because for most of us living in materialistic world, we would hardly be able to cross this mark of 1. And yeah, so there's no limit to our happiness, and try to live your life every day. Enjoy every moment that you have. Try to minimize your expectation and be more available in the right moment, in the present moment. Enjoy your life, and thank you very much.